everyone, it's Lana. Today I wanted to do a review of sorts. Now, I'm not really good at reviews. I just like to show you and tell you about things that I use and things that I like. If you want really, really good, concise, expert reviews, go to Lisa Z09. She's absolutely fabulous, and she knows her stuff. But I'm just going to tell you about something that I picked up and something that I fell in love with. Okay, let's just get started. About 3 weeks ago, everybody, and I'm sure you've seen this everywhere, everybody started talking about the Génifique. You could get the little 7-day trial for 7 days to visibly younger skin. So I thought, okay, I'll jump on that bandwagon. I'm all about jumping on a bandwagon for anything that's going to help stop the aging process, whatever, okay? I knew that it wasn't going to take care of and get rid of all of my wrinkles. Nothing is going to do that. But I thought I'll try it. So I went to my mall and I picked up the little pamphlet. And in here you get 7 different days. And you open one of these. I was actually found out that I could get 2 days out of one packet. So I began using it. And on about I'd say about day 4 or 5, I really did see some major, major differences in my skin. Now, like I said, it didn't take care or get rid of any wrinkles that I have because I'm 55 years old. Those are here. But it did give me a much better skin tone quality. The little dark spots that you get as you age spots, sunspots, whatever. I've seen people that don't ever go in the sun, and you still get those nasty little dark spots. And I still use my Strivectin and Omedia, but I was using this in addition to that. And like I said, day 4 or 5, I was beginning to see a difference. My coworkers, my friends, even my husband noticed the difference in the clarity, the overall just general glow in my skin. I am just thrilled with it. So what did I do? I went to the mall and I talked to the girl there. I said, you've got to tell me more about this. I'm so excited about it. So they were out of it there. They had just sold out of it. And so I went home and I ordered it online. And this is the packaging. I'm not real impressed with the dispenser on this. It's a little glass dispenser, and you have to push the button here at the top to get the product out, and then try to put it on your face. I just put it to the side. Take a little bit in my hand, about a dime size. A little bit goes a long way. What I really think is very advantageous to do is to apply it when your face is just slightly damp. It really absorbs into your skin. It doesn't leave you greasy. I had no breakouts, no issues, no skin irritations, nothing. And I have kind of semi-sensitive skin. I absolutely love this. So I've been using it I was using it about 2 weeks, and every day was better. Every day I use it morning, I use it at night. I love this stuff. But when I ordered this, when you order it online, you get anything over $50, Lancôme will ship you free, okay? And the turnaround time, the ETA on that is about 3 days, which is really pretty good. But in addition to that, when you click on offers, you get free shipping. And if you click it again for more offers, you get free, they are wonderful about giving you free goodies. So I'm going to show you what I got on each one of my little internet shopping sprees. I learned you can go to the mall and buy it, but they're not going to give you anything free. And I'm all about freebies. Hey, why not? What I like about getting free samples is this. You find out, do I like this? I don't have to invest any money in it. If I like it, I'll go buy it. If I don't, what am I out? So they gave me a little makeup kit, and one of the first things I got was this concealer, and this one is in beige 3. I think it's just a general color they send to everybody, but I absolutely love it. I use it with my little Estee Lauder foundation brush. It's just a really, really good, creamy, little lighter tone than my own skin. I like to use it under my eyes here, around my nose. I'm not a real big concealer user, but I really do like this. So that was one of the things I got. I was using MAC. I was MAC in a NW25. I don't really care for MAC. I was using erase paste. My husband keeps calling it butt paste. This is just so stiff. The erase paste just wasn't quite, I really, really like their concealer. So I got that free. In addition to that, I got this little palette. And isn't it just the cutest thing? It's these are like purple and violet shades. This one, the colors are Optic, Tool, Snap, and Trendsetter. They're like a dark purple, a lighter purple, like a silvery violet, and a whiter highlight. I love this little palette. The colors are just outstanding. Also with that, I got the Def and Sills mascara. What I like to use this for is my underlashes. Whoa, big clump. I like it for my underlashes. It's just perfect for your lower lashes. Plus, it's great for travel. I love these little travel sizes because you can throw them in your makeup bag. They're under the required limits for the TSA when you fly. Perfect. I also got the Lancôme too much mascara. I also got the Sills Booster XL, which is like a primer for your mascara. I really like this as well. And then with that also, I know it's just endless what you get with the free. I got this lipstick. I don't really care for this color. It's like a toast color. The color is called Timeless. It's like a rich brown color. I'm going to give it, my sister Karen is very dark complected, like my Panamanian mother was. So I'm going to give that to her. Out of all of us kids, she looks more like our mother than the other three of us. And that's so funny. Because she was the one that was adopted. Also, and this is the last thing I got with that, was this color lipstick, which you can see I've used this a lot. This one is called the New Pink. It's just a really pretty, I like to use it to soften up just the center of my lips, the palette a little bit. So that's what I got with the first bottle of that I got. I love the little samples. So then, after trying the concealer, I went to the mall, my local mall, and I knew I wanted to buy a bigger size because I love this. So I used this one in my travel bag, take this one, leave this one at home. And I got it in the exact same shade that they sent me. I love this concealer. I've said that like 6 times, but I love it. And then I am really bad about going to the mall, and if there were 1 or 2 shades of a foundation or 1 or 2 kinds of foundation, I just pick one up that looked like me and walk out the door. But of course, you and I both know that's not the way it is. I go into a store, and if there's a lot of different shades, a lot of different kinds of a thing, I get so confused or bogged down, and I just end up walking away and not buying it. So I have never been one to ask for a free sample when I've gone to the mall. I don't know, I just thought it would be embarrassing or I'd look like a dork. So I never did. But I've watched enough YouTube videos here from some of my favorite gurus, and that's exactly what they do. So I went in and I asked, I talked to her about what foundation would be good for me. And what she recommended was the Lancôme Tint Idéal, however you say that. Those French words scare me to death. This one is in Bisque 4, and she gave me a little sample. I've used it for like 2 weeks and love it. So what I did was, after I realized what kind I really wanted, I went and purchased the foundation as well as the concealer. So when I did that, what do you think they did? They sent me more stuff. I didn't click the more offers, and they gave me a kohl pencil, which I really like this. I had never bought or owned anything Lancôme before. And then I was raving in a past video about how much I think L'Oreal has stepped up their game. And one of my smart and wonderful subscribers told me, well, yeah, you know who owns Lancôme? L'Oreal. So does that make sense? It even makes sense to me. So I have just become a Lancôme. I was kind of stuck in MAC and stuck at Estee Lauder, but I really, really am loving Lancôme. So, me being me, because I travel so much and I'm gone so much, I went out and bought a backup of the Génifique, and I love this stuff. I mean, I just wish I could bathe in it. And in doing so, they of course sent me another goodie bag because I clicked, don't forget, they'll give you free shipping. It'll say it'll say free offers. And click on free shipping, anything over $50. Then click it again when it says more offers, and you'll get the little makeup kits. This time they sent me the Smoky Eye palette, which is beautiful colors. This is called the New Black Style Section, Drape, and Gray Sparkle. And they are just really beautiful colors. I was really excited to get that palette as well. And they are great for travel. They also sent me airline approved through the TSA. This is 1.7 ounces of makeup remover. I really like this too. I'm going to throw that in my makeup bag. Another kind of mascara. This one is in the Hypnose, which I don't know the difference. I don't know what it means. I just buy it. I don't know what it's about. I just buy it. I use it. And also with that, along with that, they sent me a one of their Juicy tubes, and I really, really like this color. It smells like the color shade is Dreamsicle, and it smells and tastes like. Remember when you were a kid and you'd go, the little ice cream truck would go by, and you could get ice cream, the Dreamsicles, the little push-up sticks, the orange sherbet. That's exactly what it tastes and smells like, and I really, really like it. I don't know if my camera's picking it up or it's bouncing off my hot pink top, but it's really a pale pink lip gloss, and I love it. So I'm not done yet. Like I said, I've become a Lancôme freak. Lana, the Lancôme freak, is what I've become. So when I went back into the mall, because I thought I need to get a different color lipstick. I've been wearing the same darker shade because all of my wonderful subscribers are smarter than me and told me to go with a berry color. So I went into Lancôme, and I love the packaging on this. I'm going to talk about the packaging first just because I love it. It's just a regular lipstick tube, no big deal. But when you put it on, it's magnetic, so that it just grabs itself. This is not going to come open in your handbag. It's not going to, it's going to close itself. You can be in a dark room, anywhere, and it's going to close itself. But back to the makeup, the lipstick that I got this in a shade called Jezebel. And I just think it's a beautiful berry shade. I love the name of the shade as well because when I was younger, I had bought a car. I used 1975 Monte Carlo, black on black on black, from a good friend of mine for $4,000. And you know, I drove that. I named her Jezebel straight off day one. Her name was Jezebel, and I had that car for 14 years. I could talk about that car. I could make an entire video about that car because Jezebel was the best. I drove her for 14 years. It had rusted out. I mean, I live in Indiana. It had rusted out so bad that I couldn't put groceries in the trunk anymore because they'd fall out the holes. The car, I ran over somebody's bike, and the car, you had to start the car in reverse, didn't need a key. I mean, Jezebel was the best. I cried. I literally cried when they came and took Jezebel away. I'm not kidding. I love that car. Like I said, I could do an entire video about Jezebel. She was the best, and I mean it, I could cry just thinking about her. My kids, when I would take them to school in Jezebel, they would literally get on the floor underneath the dash because they were so embarrassed by Jezebel. But the entire 14 years these kids lived with her. And when I got a new car, they even said they missed Jezebel. Okay, back to the lipstick itself. It's just a really pretty berry color. I'll put some on. I always like it when they put the color lipstick on so you can see it. I really like this. I like to wear pinks and lighter colors in the spring and in the summer, but for the fall and winter, and I have gotten to where I really like these darker colors. She said it was a matte color. I don't believe it's a matte at all. It's pretty glossy to be a matte, but I really like the color, and her name again is Jezebel. Then the last thing I ended up getting was the Lancôme Génifique Eye, and I really, really, really like this. I just use it on the corners of my eye and all around when I go to bed. I use it once a day. I really noticed a lot of difference in like I said, it's not going to take away these wrinkles. It's not going to do that. I'm 55, but my overall skin tone and just my whole face feels so much better, and even my chest and neck area, I think it's really, really helped. With that, they sent me, and this one it's funny because this was $59 for this. This is a 0.5 ounce, and this was $59, but when I bought that, they sent me a sample size of it, which is 0.25 ounce. So I got half as much for free when I paid $59 for it, so I didn't think that made much sense. And then they also sent me, I liken this to Painterly Paint Pot. It's called Aquatique in Nude. It's an eyeshadow primer, and I really, really like it. So those were all my freebies that I got from Lancôme. If you are of a certain age, well, I don't care if you're 17 it's never too early to start a good skincare. It will pay you back when you get older. It is never too early. And if you're my age or even creeping up on my age, 20, 30, 40, 50, it's never too late to start a good skincare routine either, because it will pay you back. I started caring about my skin in my 30s. Really paying special attention to it, and I'm so glad now that I did, because it is paying me back. I am a skincare freak. I talk to my boys they use Strivectin. Hey, they're related to me. Of course they're going to be like freaks like that. My husband he could care less about his skin, but he's got like age spots and stuff. I just want to grab him and just slap some of this stuff on him, but of course he's one of those men sporty dudes that he just doesn't care. The last thing I want to talk to you about is, I want to see what you think about this, but my luggage locator video, I had so many of you say that they wanted me to do like gift ideas. Christmas is just like right around the corner. Now, I'm older. I've been around. I've had a lot of years for gift giving, a lot of years, and I know what to give. I know what to give and who to give it to. My husband is absolutely the worst person on the face of this earth to buy a gift for. He's got everything. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't need anything. But every year I have to think, and I come up with something that just blows him away, and I love to do that, because he'll give and give to everybody around us, but himself, he doesn't ever spend money or care about taking care of himself. So, what I'd like to do is tell me what you think about doing like a 12 days of Christmas gift ideas. Well, it'll probably be, knowing me, it'd probably be more like 20 ideas. I've got lots of ideas. I've got lots of ideas to share, and let me know if you think that's a good idea, because I've got some that are just rolling around in my little head, and I can't say that I could do it every day because I'm not here every day, but I might do 2 or 3 in a day and post them all at once. Let me know what you think, just because I know what it's like to struggle to try to find gifts, and I'm not talking major expensive gifts. I'm just talking gifts from the heart that people around you would appreciate. Something for your cousin, your brother, your sister, your husband, your son, your garbage man, your dry cleaner. I know these gifts. I've been these gifts. I am these gifts. So if you want to see a video like that, let me know and in the comments below. And I thank you all for watching. I recommend the Génifique to anybody out there that has, if you have skin and if you have a face, buy the Génifique. I know it's kind of expensive. You can make it last a little bit longer. Put it on a damp face. It goes a lot further. It will pay you back. I love that product so much. I'm still using my Strivectin, still using my Lumedia. I recommend it to anybody. I thank you so much for watching. I've rambled on and long enough. I love you all. Bye.